No matter how far the problems in your life pushing you down, be sure to rise up like a break of dawn. There is no force more powerful than a woman determined to rise. Challenge yourself and rise up. Hello everyone, Vanakkam and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Raga. I'm so proud to say that we, a group of 10 card makers, had come forward and joined our hands to take a step towards women empowerment by organizing an Instagram hop last year in a creative way by spreading kindness and encouragement via our paper crafts, and it was a huge success. This year, we are taking it to the next level by organizing blog hop as well as the Instagram hop, and we are so glad to invite you all to join us with your creations by taking part in our Linky party. We are so overwhelmed by the response from the crafting community and from our generous sponsors for this event to be celebrated in a loving fashion. To our surprise, some of the sponsors have even joined us with their creations to inspire you all. We are so thankful to you all for your wonderful support as well as for making this again a grand success. For more details about the hop and your chances of winning, I'll put my blog link in the description box below. Kindly check it out. Today, I have an inspiring interactive card to share with you all. Nothing can find the light that shines from within. Just radiate your inner light and be an inspiration no matter what. Don't ever let the fear in. Be strong and stay cool. For my card, I have tried the double loop slider mechanism for the interactive part. When you pull down this strip, this cool retro lady popping out from the water, radiating her confidence by carrying a cool smile on her face. This retro lady with a high bun is a digital illustration by me, combining the attitude of my mom and myself. My mom is such a strong and bold woman that I can always look up to her. This card of mine gives a nice spring flavor with the florals around, conveying that we all are beautiful in our own way, just like these lovely flowers. And so is my sentiment. So, without further ado, let's have a quick look at the supplies required to make this card. The flowers are from Mama Elephant's Freestyle Floral Stamp Set, a side folding white card base of dimension 4.5 by 6.25 inches. My digital illustration of this retro lady, partially colored and printed on cardstock, a cold pressed watercolor cardstock of the same dimension for the background, and another piece of dimension 4.5 by 2.25 inches for the foreground water, an half an inch wide pull strip for the mechanism, few mini distress inks to watercolor the background, the sunburst stencil from Create a Smile, Versamark watermark stamp pad, and Nuvo clear embossing powder for the heat embossed background, a thin transparency cover for the loop, scissor and knife. Let's start preparing our focal image. I have one partially colored and the other uncolored. It's always good to keep your focal images partially colored to grab the attention while making a layered or busy background for your card. Now I'm going to merge both the images by fussy cutting the colored parts separately and stacking them onto the uncolored image to create interest. I add foam adhesive to the coolers for the dimensional look. Now our focal image is ready. Let's move on to create our background. I take a cold pressed watercolor cardstock of dimension 4.5 by 6.25 inches. I place the sunburst stencil over it and apply VersaFine watermark ink and heat set it with the Nuvo clear embossing powder. You can also try dry embossing with a stencil before you do the heat embossing for a raised look. When you start watercoloring, the embossing resists the water, resulting in the bloom of the beautiful sun rays. You can see how the rays come visible. I'm creating a gradient sky look using one lipstick, picked raspberry, and seedless preserves, And for the water, I'm using tumbled glass, broken china, and mermaid lagoon distressings. Now our background and foreground are ready. Let's start working on the midground, the interactive element. I mark 2 points in between the length of the image and make two slots that are lined up parallel to each other and are wide enough for the half an inch clear strip to pass in through. Now I take the half an inch wide clear strip out of a packaging cover that I found in my recycled area and thread it through the slots to the back of the panel. I overlap the strip, thereby forming a loop and secure it with a double-sided tape. You can use staples instead of double-sided tape for easy attachment. Make sure the attachment is towards the top slot. The loop need not to be too tight, a little bit of slack is okay. I trim off the excess strip using my scissors. The mechanism is so simple, when you pull down the back of the loop, the front of the loop moves up. So now I attach the pull tab strip to the back of the loop and the focal image to the front of the loop using the double-sided foam tape, as you can see. I wrap a scrap piece around the pull tab strip, thereby creating a stopper to avoid it from wobbling around. Also, glue down the stopper in place. I trim off the excess and create a little handle for the pull tab strip using the least small circle die cut. I have these florals pre-colored and fussy cut to be ready to go into my card. This beautiful freestyle floral stamp set is from Mama Elephant. I arrange up the leaves and the flowers onto the background and stick the flowers using double-sided foam tape for added depth. I trim off the edges of the florals that are hanging out of the panel and rearrange those scraps to fill in the space to create a beautiful floral frame around the retro lady. As a CAS lover, I find this layered card a bit challenging to make it visually balanced, as you can see me juggling around with the floral placement. Finally, I settled with my composition. Now I mount the foreground panel to the background using the double-sided foam tape. Make sure to double the tape so that there will be enough room for our dimensional focal image to slide up and down. Next, I add details to the foreground water panel using a micron pen and a white jelly roll pen. I also splattered some white paint for added interest. I finish off my card with a beautiful sentiment die cut and a flower sequin. I mount the background panel to the card base using the double sided foam tape. When life gives you problems, put your hair up in a bun, grab some coffee, and deal with it. I hope you all enjoyed watching my process and are inspired to take part in our Linky party. The hop runs till 22nd March, so you have enough time to participate along with us. Check out the description box below to know more details about the hop. If you liked my video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Also, don't forget to smash that bell icon so that you will be notified whenever I upload a new video. Thank you so much for stopping by. See you soon with another fun, interesting project. Until then, signing off, Raga. Bye bye.